helping us with this project, this series. And it's my great pleasure to introduce, all the way from San Diego, California, your nerdy best friend, Beth Z Connect.
But who first coined the word nerd? The winner is 82% of you chose the Fonz, and the answer is Dr. Seuss. I ran the zoo, 1950. That tool was called Poll Everywhere, and it's so cool for instruction. It's so cool for committee work, for board work, for when you have a group of people together and they're sending ideas. Everybody knows when you're presenting that 2 inches away from the person's hand, your audience's hand, is a cell phone. They're waiting for you to be born. You guys know how, right? They're waiting for you to do something so they can check their email. Use what they have in their hands to engage. Poll Everywhere is free for up to 40 participants, 40 answers for any given poll. If you start paying, if you're doing a larger event and you want to use more of it, at different levels you can customize the keywords so it's not all numbers that they have to send in, which is kind of awkward. You can also, and I really like this, let's say you're giving an event and you have sponsor members and regular members, or members and non-members at a chamber event. You could have them be on different teams to see if they give different answers for the same question. The other day, a few months ago, somebody wrote to me and said, Beth, I have a list of testimonials about what it means to get the certification for our association. It was administrative professionals. She said, I have all these people who wrote about what it means to get their certification, and I want to put it together in a program. And this is a wonderful thing, but I don't want to list it just, have a page of testimonials. And I said, here's what I would do. I would take each testimonial and put it on one page of a PowerPoint, one slide, and I would change the slide shape from the long to the square, because I think square just looks cute, right? Just change it a little bit so it doesn't look like a PowerPoint. And then I would upload it to a mystical, magical site called Issue. Oh, wow. And that's what it ended up being. You can't tell me that this woman didn't become the hero of the office. This was volunteer work. She was an association volunteer, and she did this, and it looks fantastic. She created what is now an interactive, attractive PowerPoint that flips for free. I do a whole session on newsletters, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but let me tell you the benefits of some of the different kinds of newsletters that are out there. I use MailChimp. MailChimp, what these services do is allow you to send out email blasts and allow people to subscribe and unsubscribe. It acts kind of as a CRM, a customer relationship management, because it keeps all of your data in one place and keeps all your people there, and you can see the activity and you can see who's being active and things. It's really essential. If you're still using the BCC field to send out emails, you really need to go to something like this. MailChimp lets you have 2,000 people on your mailing list for free and send out emails to up to 2,000 people for free. As many times as you want a month, which would annoy them a lot, probably if you did a lot. I have a newsletter called Nerd Words. Does anybody get Nerd Words? You get it? It doesn't suck. It's, question for you. How many emails does it take to put on a committee meeting for 5 people? Let's do some math, all right? You send out an email, say, hey, when can we meet? 3 people write you back, with 3 different dates. You kind of analyze that, send out another note, hey, how does Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday at these times work for you? 2 people write back, oh, no. You write back, let's see, wait, that's 3 times 5 is 6, 75,000 emails. You said it. Art is a pain in the butt, but there are several tools out there that allow you to cut that time in a very small amount. My favorite one used to be Doodle. Number 1, because it's called Doodle. And anything with a cute name I'm fond of. And Doodle allows you to pick 3 or 4 times and have people vote. But the problem for me is that when I'm saying, okay, well, let's meet Tuesday afternoon, I have Tuesday afternoon free, but Doodle would say, you have to pick a time at 2 or something like that. So whenitsgood.net and Schedule Once both allow you to paint in your availability. So you know that on Tuesday you have a free afternoon, so you just paint it in. And everybody else goes in and paint it in. And all of a sudden, on Tuesday afternoon, a certain half hour will show up that everybody can meet. Of course, it's a 3-hour meeting, but that's not the point. But it's very nice. Schedule Once gives you that availability to do that. Schedule Once makes you register. Whenitsgood.net does not. But Schedule Once is much more attractive. It doesn't make the people who you're sending it to register, but it makes you register to do it. But Schedule Once also has a Meet Me page for free, which allows you to set up blocks of times where people can come and make their own appointments, which is very handy. It also has a paid version for that, but it's very reasonable, and it looks really professional. Somebody wrote me the other day, and I love this. They said they collect applications for scholarships. When they collect applications for scholarships, they have to fill out a form and send in some letters of recommendation and things. Well, there are a few form builders out there that allow you to integrate that. One of my favorite form builders for an online form tool gallery is Google Forms, which is actually Google Spreadsheet. And then when you click on something to say create a form, but it's pretty basic. But it allows you to collect thousands for free. SurveyMonkey and Wufoo are 2 others that really can cost some pretty good money and have limited functionality. But Google Forms says it's free for free. But JotForm integrates with Dropbox, which we're going to talk about in a few minutes, and it allows you to have them upload things, and they're immediately dropped into a Dropbox, which you can share with people immediately. So this is great for applications. They actually have e-commerce, so if you want to sell something, you can do it through JotForm as well. It's free for up to 100 entries per form, and then there are all kinds of different variations, but very easy to kind of put together.